It's Tehachapi time. Maya Acosta here with members of our Tehachapi Parks and Rec and a member of our Golden Hill CSD. So I have Sari Diaz, Recreation Manager, Bailey Damian, Recreation Specialist, and Aaron Mason with the Golden Hill CSD. And we're going to be talking all things recreation and fun activities coming up throughout September and into October. Fall is here, guys. And I think we're getting real excited for all of these fun activities that we can enjoy with the cooler weather and the nice scenery that we'll have as the leaves start to change and fall is approaching. So super excited. What do we have going on with TVRPD?
Well, I must mention you just gave me chills because I'm so excited for fall. Just visualizing that. Like it's so nice, especially with the busy season at Parks and Rec because we had adventure camp and swimming lessons and Parks and Rec month, just all these busy things, 2 5Ks even. So we're just kind of like, okay, this is our chance to catch up on a lot of things. We're going to relax a little bit and then kick into gear for the fall and winter.
Yeah.
So we're going to literally end the summer season with Brews on the Mountain. It's the day right before the autumn season starts on September 21st. Brews on the Mountain from 1 to 6 p.m. We have 3 awesome bands coming, breweries, and some delicious food. So definitely tickets are still available. So go ahead and purchase them at TVRPD.org.
Awesome. Exciting stuff. Do you guys have the live music nailed down? I know I'm real excited to find out.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay. Who is it?
So we're going to start it off with the Mean Gene Band.
Okay.
And then I always mix up their name, but it's Mill Street Exit Band.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
And then ending it off with an awesome band, very unique touch, Ilunis.
Oh, what sort of music do they play?
So it's like a rock kind of vibe. Definitely check them out on their Instagram, Ilunis. But we heard their music and we're like, they have to be there. It sounded phenomenal. So those 3 will be playing throughout Brews on the Mountain.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I believe you guys just wrapped up your Fun Under the Sun Summer Challenge, correct?
Yes, we did.
Okay. How did that go?
Really, really well. We ended up with double the amount of miles put collectively into the challenge. So our Spring Into Action had about 29,000 miles.
Wow.
Fit and Fun Under the Sun had 42,000.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it was a huge change. We're going to make it bigger and better for next year, add in more things and whatnot, but definitely keeping it spring and summer. I know people tend to not be out as much or it just gets super busy for fall and winter.
Right.
So it's only going to be a spring and summer challenge.
Cool. Well, looking forward to spring. I know we had some city employees that got really into it. Our own Daisy, I think, won the walk run section. And oh my gosh.
Yeah, and Bernie's back on there.
Yeah.
For cycling. Yeah.
Super exciting stuff. Great way to get people motivated to get out and get that exercise. So I think it was a huge success, those 2 spring and summer challenges.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And this time, the top 3, which is Dolphins, Tehachapi Hotties, and Limit Breakers, were just kind of like all over the place, bouncing back and forth for first, second, and third. But it ended up Dolphins won this time and Tehachapi Hotties second and Limit Breakers third. So we're going to have our big award ceremony next Tuesday, September 17 at 5:30.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And then we also have coming up here at the start of October 3rd, a bike rodeo. Tell me a bit about that.
So the bike rodeo was our district manager, Corey, had spoken with Key and with the Tehachapi Police Department, and they wanted to bring in something for a bike rodeo. So we do have our skate park right next to our office at West Park. So it's more of a bike safety event. We're going to have a little course out there for all of the kids they're welcome to bring their bike. Tehachapi Police is going to be donating or giving out helmets. And along with that, our big bike business here in Tehachapi, Cycle and Go, is going to be having a booth there for bike adjustments and helmet adjustments. That's a big problem that a lot of people have is their gears are wrong or the helmets don't fit right.
Sure.
So they have a size big, too small, and whatnot. So they're the pros. I've spoken with Marvin Amato and his wife, Grace, phenomenal people, very, very big into safety, have a big passion for it. So it's really nice to have that safety aspect as well, rather than just giving it away and hopefully it fits you kind of deal. So that'll be really, really nice too. And then the police department to guide them for street safety. We see a lot of kids riding their bikes either to and from school or just for having fun. So another safety aspect to teach them, stay within the lines, stay in the cemented area, don't go into the asphalt, look out for both ways. So it'll be a really nice course. We just met with Chief Stanridge last week to talk about the course. So it's going to be super fun.
Awesome. That is exciting. And that's taking place at the skate park there at West Park.
Yeah. And we are going to have a demo with two BMX riders just showing off their cool moves.
Very nice. That'll be fun.
For sure.
And youth basketball, is that on the horizon? I think we mentioned it last time. That signups will be soon.
So signups are open.
Okay.
They've been open for a little while, so people are like really going at it now, signing up and whatnot. So signups are open. You can either come into our office, 490 West D Street. You can also call at 661-822-3228. Or going online at TVRPD.org, and you'll find immediately that youth basketball widget is right there, and you can register. Open from kids in grades kinder all the way up to 12th grade for boys and girls.
Very cool. I know that's a very well-attended and highly popular activity that you guys offer. So,
very, very big.
Well, very exciting stuff. And aside from all of the fun things that you guys have going on at TVRPD, you are joining forces with the Ghoulden Hills CSD to put on Ghoulden Hills. Halloween might be my favorite holiday, so I'm super excited.
Mine too.
And so we have Erin here who is going to tell us a little bit more about the Ghoulden Hills. It's been kind of a long-standing event that happens every year. Do you know how many years that it's been going on here?
So I started this 5 years ago. This will be our 6th.
Very exciting.
Yes, so exciting.
And as we were talking before we started recording here, that there's going to be some new events and activities, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. So can you tell me a bit about that and what people can expect from this year's Ghoulden Hills?
Sure. We're pretty much starting over a new baby. We're going to have it at Meadowbrook now as opposed to the CSD office because it just blew up. It got so big. So many cars, so many people, and we just didn't have the space for it. So the great idea of having Sarai and Bailey come on and TVRPD, it's been an incredible planning process and just so many more opportunities for us. We've been able to add on a lot more. For instance, we'll have a full-on pumpkin patch. The pumpkins were donated. So it didn't cost the CSD or TVRPD anything. It was a sponsorship by Core and Maine, which is huge.
That's awesome.
So the kids are going to be able to come and pick their own pumpkin. They'll have it, the week before. The event's on the 26th of October. It'll be from 4 to 9. So they'll have, if they weren't able to receive a pumpkin on their own, they'll be able to go and pick one and still enjoy it for the week prior. Thanks to the girls and Sim Sanitation, we're also going to have Movie in a Park.
Nice.
I think the vote ended up on Hocus Pocus.
Yes. Oh, awesome.
So that'll be super exciting. We're going to have a really good sized petting zoo. BFF Petting Zoo helped us out with that. So bottle feeding little babies and kids being able to pet animals and all that. Yeah. So that's going to be a blast. We've done things like move the entrance. It won't be going into Meadowbrook Park, that normal entrance. It's going to be one that is made off of Red Apple.
Okay.
So that'll be really huge. We'll have signs out, a couple of weeks before so people can kind of get used to knowing where it's at. We want to make it bigger and better. So we're looking for friend groups, businesses, anyone. They just come in, they bring their own booths. Costumes are huge. Everyone dresses up. They usually have their own themes. There's a costume contest for the top 3 groups, which people always go all out, and it's so much fun. They provide their own candy. They decorate whatever theme they want. Obviously kid-friendly, nothing too crazy, but just fun. So, the more people and groups that we can get to sign up, we can just make this huge. And it's great because it's for the kids that can go out in a safe environment. We have all the EMS there and fire and Hall Ambulance, Sheriff, CHP, they are always involved. So it's just a good family setting. This year we're also adding on food trucks. So we'll have California Hot Dog Company and Maria's Kitchen. So we figured once they're done with their walkthrough, they can go grab some food and go watch Hocus Pocus.
That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
And you were mentioning people signing up for this event, and how do they do so? So these are the people that want to bring their booths and set up to give out candy, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We have people in the past that have they'll have little games, whatever they can think of that they want to do that's fun to them, then let's do it. So they'll just come to the office. Mm-hmm. It's 21415 Reeves, and I have all the paperwork there. Also, any questions, I have my name and number on the sign-up form, which they would get from the office. Either way, that phone number is 661-822-3064.
Okay.
So any questions, they can always come to me and the girls also, and we can help them out with that.
And is there any cost related to this?
Nope. They
Awesome.
just provide their own candy and their own decorations, and that's it. Just show up for a good time.
Super fun. I imagine we'll be seeing a lot of Beetlejuice themed.
Yes. I went and saw that this weekend. It was pretty good.
Really? Yes. I've been seeing the decorations for it everywhere, so very excited for that.
TVRPD Tots has something interesting for Ghoulden Hills too.
Oh, tell me.
So yes, we'll have our own booth. Kelsey, she's the director, and she wants to include a photo booth.
Oh.
And do we know the theme yet? Or is it still?
It's like a Monster Mash kind of deal. Mm-hmm. She's still working on the details, but.
And then the craft for the kids or the adults, they're going to make their own photo booth prop, and so they can use it in the photos.
So fun.
That's awesome. Very
great
exciting
idea.
stuff. Yeah. So again, Ghoulden Hills taking place Saturday, October 26th from 4 to 9 there at Meadowbrook Park this year. Really looking forward to it. Anything that anybody else that the people listening need to know about this event in regards to, going out and enjoying the fun?
Didn't you guys expand your parking lot?
We did.
Mm-hmm. Was it for this event because you know how it's going to be bigger, or was it just because?
It started with the Wind Festival.
Okay.
We noticed that parking was just crazy. Mm-hmm. So we had our guys go out and basically just redo a whole new parking lot, and it's right off of Red Apple. So I'm sure everyone has seen it as they've driven by with all their different ideas of what is that going to be. But yes, that will be the parking lot. So that will be where everyone enters and parks. And then we'll have signs and banners to lead people, to where they're supposed to start the event.
Very awesome. Do you have any favorite either costumes or booths from years past that come to mind?
I do. It's been so fun being able to pick the first, second, and third places, and it's always so hard, but Hocus Pocus was one of them. Last year, Jay Torres, who has our trash contract for Ghoulden Hills, his staff and their whole family did Shrek.
Oh, cool. My God.
And they literally dressed up their bodies look like Shrek, the
Ogres.
Fiona. Yes. How did you do this? It was so amazing. But again, everyone goes all out. It's such a big, big event, and people put a lot of work into it. And it's really fun because you can be stationary and people are going to remember oh yeah, I just saw your whole booth. I just saw the name of your company or, just your family's last name. And it's really cool. Everyone gets attention and everyone has fun.
Yeah, absolutely. A fantastic way to get involved. Get, as you're saying, either your company name, your organization, or even just your, friends and family out there and involved. And what a fun way to do that.
Yeah, and meeting new people, meeting new friends, different ideas of things that companies have done that people didn't really realize. So they take a business card away from, the booth. It's just a really good way of interacting with the community.
Awesome. And again, visit the CSD office for more information on how you can get involved in this. Really looking forward to it. I'm excited.
Thank you. So am I.
All right. Anything else happening TVRPD wise? I know we touched on, we mentioned how the Tots were going to be involved with Ghoulden Hills. Is there anything else going on with our youth programs through TVRPD right now?
Really just youth basketball registrations. So the way Tots works is that they take registrations per month kind of deal. So right now we have registrations open for if kids want to join in for Summit Seekers or the Tots program for starting in the month of October and so on and so forth. So that's going on as well. We have the bike rodeo and just more fun things happening. It's all in the planning, so I don't want to reveal too much right now.
Sure. And I know we have the turkey trot also on the horizon, another
Yes.
fun holiday themed event
Yes.
where costumes are involved. People are encouraged to dress up. So start working on your turkey costumes now.
Definitely. Like I mentioned before, Halloween is right now, so I'm sure there's turkey costumes, pilgrim
Sure.
costumes, all these fun costumes going on around. So maybe that's even a booth idea. Just have your Thanksgiving booth at Ghoulden Hills.
Oh, yeah.
That would be different. I like it.
Yeah.
Combining the holidays.
Yes, definitely. So, but with youth basketball happening, we're also taking registration for adult basketball.
Okay.
So Bailey will be handling that. So if you guys are interested, definitely register or ask her any questions you guys have for coming up basketball.
Awesome. Good
Yes.
stuff. All right. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming in and giving us all of these fun activities and events to take part in and enjoy. It's partnerships like these that help our community really thrive and really just enriches our quality of life. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you all for coming in.
Thank you.
And sorry, E, for more information, what is your social medias again for everybody?
Website will be tvrpd.org. Instagram will be TEH_rec_park. And on Facebook, we are Tehachapi Valley Recreation and Park District.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And for the Golden Hill CSD, do you guys have a website that is easy to access?
We do. It's ghcsd.com.
Perfect. All right. So head there, either of those websites for more information on these events. And if you have any questions, you can also email us, media@tehachapicityhall.com, and we'll get those directed to the right person. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you back here next time on Tehachapod.